Alright, baby Spartan physicists, what we are doing is we are going to measure the density in the lab of an irregular object. We'll measure some regular objects as well, but irregular objects is where we're going to start. So basically, the way this is going to work is we're going to, step one, measure the mass. Okay, so remember we're working from the formula D equals mass over volume. So density equals mass over volume. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure the mass, and we'll just put that number in there. The next thing we'll do is measure the volume. If we've got a cube or another regular shaped object, we can just use a ruler and we should be able to get a good enough measure of the volume. If we're not though, if we're using an irregular shaped object like a rock or even a ball can be tricky to measure accurately, we'll use a measuring cylinder, and we use the Archimedes principle of displacement, where if we put a rock in, the water will rise, and then we just measure the change in volume. Then we put these numbers in this formula here that we talked about today, and we should be able to work out the density. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so basically this is our gear. This one is here so you can see that it has the graduations. This measuring cylinder is the plastic one, and it has graduations, but they'll be harder to see for you on the camera. And we have our key. Now if you want to measure the volume of the key, this is actually quite a hard object to measure the volume of. So we drop it in. Well, first we record the volume, okay? Now we'll say, for example, that that is 43 milliliters. So 43 centimeters cubed. We drop it in, let it settle, and now it's gone up to 44 and a half, or 40, we'll say 44 centimeters cubed. So that means the entire key is 1 centimeter cubed. Alright, now there are some limitations to this technique. Obviously you need to have a measuring cylinder wide enough to fit whatever you want in, and you have to deal with the levels of accuracy in between, so the size of the graduations. Alright, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So we're going to weigh it on the set of scales, then we'll put it in here, measure the volume, pump it into the formula of D equals mass over volume, and you'll be good. You have to work out the density of anything. Okay, see ya.